Give me your cutest look. Very nice. Don't you ever feel that there's chaos in your brain?
My life's a beautiful mess.
Look at you being poetic about it. I just remembered I saw a lot of your dancing reels on Instagram. That was a lot of fun.
I went through a lot of rehearsals to get that vibe, but I'm really having fun right now with it.
Oh, you look like that, but you did blush here and there. Like, I caught it and I was like, oh, that's cute. That is nice.
I also want to tell you that you do a fab job. I've seen all your interviews, and the one that I really love that you've done recently with Kai, I love that one.
Thank you so much. You have to be one of my favorite guests now. You have to be.
I have buttered
Thank
you
you
up
so
now
much.
already.
Oh yeah, you have. Thanks. Hi everybody, my name is Sakshma Srivastav and I hope that all of you are doing well. My guest today is one of the finest musicians of our age. Please welcome Armaan Malik. Hi.
Hi Sakshma, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you? Long time.
I'm good, yeah. I mean, we've made it a habit to speak on each of my
Zoom call.
big releases and obviously
Oh.
on Zoom. But yeah, I mean, I would love to do this in person as well.
Me too, but what to say, you just keep coming up with more and more big releases. You collaborated with Ed Sheeran.
Thank you.
God, you're going places. Congratulations, first of all, for that.
Thank you.
It's a
Thank
big
you
deal.
so much.
Tell me, how did this happen? Like, whose idea was this? Was it the germ in your mind? How did it initiate? Just tell me how it sort of materialized.
Well, so Ed and his team reached out to Warner Music India, who I work with. My label, Always Music, is with Warner Music. So, we've been working on quite a few things in the last few months. Nakre Nakre was one of my first singles from my own label. So after that, they got this opportunity from Ed's team. There was the two-step song was already on Equals. They were looking for onboarding an Indian artist to drop a verse on the song, and they really loved my work and identified me as one of the artists that they wanted to get on board. So I did my thing, and I think in under 2 weeks everything was done, and we sent it back to them, and here we are. We're talking about the release.
That's so cool. That's very cool. I noticed even the last song that we spoke about, you was very last minute and you were in Paris for something else and you just happened to like shoot the music video, which means you're very impromptu and you're always ready for challenges, I guess. Like, that's really cool.
I mean that's the artist I am. I think, when you are, so passionate about music and you're invested in what you do, when you get such opportunities, you don't, obviously you evaluate them. I mean, there's nothing to evaluate. It's Ed Sheeran wanting you to do a song with him.
True.
You're like, okay, I'm in. I mean, I'm not going to think about anything. But as a musician, I'm very instinctive as an artist, and I'm like, okay, this opportunity has come my way. How can I make this work out for me, happen for me, and make sure that I do it in the time frame, obviously, yet also give my best creatively? Because what happens when you are given limited time? Obviously, as an artist, you're like, okay, it's not giving me enough space and time to bring out my best creativity. But I work really well under pressure. That's the kind of person I am.
Did you ask him which song of yours did he like the most?
I actually haven't had a proper interaction with Ed, which I'm really looking forward to. He's currently on tour. So I can imagine how busy he must be. So I mean, I'm looking forward to actually have an interaction with him, and I hope that happens soon. But yeah, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to play a bunch of my songs and anyway ask him which one he loves.
Of course, I'm sure he'd love all of them. Now, something from what you said before, that when you have less time, you still want to do your best. And I noticed that you keep churning out music at a very high rate. And what I've seen with other artists when they do that is that the quality drops, and you can see it, you can feel it, even if the fans stay sort of silent about it. But in your case, I feel like each track that comes is better than the other. And I sometimes really wonder how. Do you think it's because with time you have grown a lot as a musician, and for you making a track now is easier and faster?
I don't think so. That's the case. With me, the thing is I'm a multilingual singer. I sing in almost 10 to 12 languages. And for me, I'm anyway juggling a lot of my music. I mean, I'm releasing a Hindi song one day, tomorrow day after I have a Telugu song coming out, and then there's an English single coming out, and then another Bollywood track comes out. So there's a lot of stuff already happening. And in the last few years, it's added, obviously, English music has been a lot of my focus in the last few years, from 2020 when I released Control. So that's added another layer of music and releases to whatever I was anyway doing. But I've always been someone who's been able to juggle all these different industries, different things, and yet make sure that I give my A game. I mean, when it comes to creativity and when it comes to my singing and whatever I put out there musically, there's no compromise at all. There's zero level of compromise in anything. I mean, be it the video, be it the audio, be it the aesthetics of how my whole promotion of the song should look, everything. I'm on it, and I don't let anything just go away and just be put out there without me actually scanning everything.
I think that's excellent, but I feel like when you have so many projects, like you said, you sing in different languages, you have different projects, there are shoots, performances, practices.
Yeah.
That means you're dealing with a lot of people from different teams. Don't you ever feel that there's chaos in your brain? Because I feel like that sometimes, and with you, I mean, you do a lot more work than me, so there has to be there have to be moments when you feel like, oh my God, this is too much.
There is. I mean, I think my life's a beautiful mess.
Look at you being poetic about it.
There's a lot happening, but I'm really happy. And yes, I do take some time out to meditate, because that is super important. And since it's Men's Mental Health Month and it's Mental Health Week as well, I would just like to put this out there, that it's very important that while you're working, while you're grinding, while you're hustling, it's important to take that little time out for yourself and just be, and just meditate and be alone for a bit and understand why you're doing what you're doing. So right in the morning, actually, I start my day meditating and do my riyaz, which is kind of a prayer and my practice as well, combined together. So that helps me keep sane amidst all this craziness that's happening.
You mentioned riyaz in the morning. A lot of singers, there are some who say that we become so busy that it's hard to find time for practice.
Yeah.
While there are some who say that you can't go a day without it. Which category are you? How much importance do you give to riyaz as your ritual?
I'm in between, actually. There are days where I actually can't do riyaz, so it gets skipped. But I make sure that whenever I can, I do sit down and do my whole proper riyaz. If I can't, then I do it on the go whenever I'm in the car, or if I'm traveling, to a gig. Wherever I get some space, I put in, the Tanpura sound in my ear, and I just, do my sa riyaz. I just do one note, because that's what I feel is the most strongest riyaz. If you have hold on one note, which is the sa, you have a command on all the other notes.
You're a complete millennial. You can work under pressure, you can riyaz wherever you are, on the go. That's really cool. Churning out songs with Ed Sheeran in 2 weeks. That's pretty cool.
Casually.
Now I'm going to do with you. Yeah, you're very cool, I have to say. I'm going to do with you something that I do with all my international artists. And I'm doing it with you for the first time. I'm going to ask you 5 questions related to music. And you have to answer them in one word or one sentence as you find comfortable.
Okay,
the first one is, you have to keep in mind that you're doing really well. I'm going to ask you this. On a scale of 1 to 10, how proud are you of how far you've come?
I would say 8.
8?
Yeah.
Not higher than that? I mean, you just had like a great collaboration.
Yeah, so which is why I've leveled up from 7 to 8.
Okay. That's still not bad. People rate themselves 5 or 4 and I just outright reject their answer.
When I perform at Madison Square Garden, I have a sold out show. That'll be 10.
That'll be 10? Yeah. We'll have a conversation when that happens for sure. Okay. Done. Next one. Tell us a song you want to cover in your own color.
A song that I want to cover. Wow, that's a tough one.
My questions are usually tough.
Wait, I have my playlist right here, so I'm just gonna. It's a JB track.
Okay.
Okay, I'll tell you which one. Off My Face. Yeah, sorry.
When can we look forward to it?
I've done like a small snippet on my Instagram, but yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing a proper acoustic rendition. I'll put one up on YouTube soon.
I just remembered I saw a lot of your dancing reels on Instagram. That was a lot of fun. You look so cool. Were you shy while dancing in front of people, or were you enjoying?
Honestly, I was very nervous because this is the first time I was dancing in a music video and doing like a proper dance routine and choreography. Everyone has seen me do this lovey-dovey stuff and like, the romantic love song kind of guy. That's how I've been perceived up until now. I wanted to break that and do something different. So it did take me a lot of time to get that, that persona in me of like that proper pop star doing his dance routine and killing it and like vibing. So yeah, I mean, I went through a lot of rehearsals to get that vibe, but I'm really having fun right now with it.
Oh, you look like that, but you did blush here and there. Like I caught it and I was like, oh, that's cute. That is nice. Okay, next one. The one word thing. One song of your brother Amal that you are very, very proud of.
Can it be a song that we've done together?
Of course.
Not because it's sung by me, but I just love this song, and it is Main Rahu Ya Na Rahu. It is.
I love that.
I think one of his best compositions ever.
It's a great song, really. It's one of my favorites. Okay, next one. Give a piece of advice to your fans in one sentence.
A piece of advice to my fans in one sentence. Be humble, be grateful, and just spread love wherever you go.
Oh, spread love. That's so sweet. Last one for your fans. Okay, this is nice. Pose and give them a cell phone wallpaper. Okay, give me your cutest look.
Oh, I mean,
to the camera.
Okay, so I have to just like pose.
Just they'll take a screenshot. Just give them a cell phone wallpaper.
Okay, cool.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Very nice. That was really cool. I loved it. Such a sport.
That's my go-to pose if I want to look like, sexy while a little
sexy,
cute.
cool, Armaanish. Loved it. We loved it. Thank you so much. So now you guys can go ahead and change your wallpapers. Armaan, it's always fun to have you. Really, I just feel that you're so honest and you're very confident and you speak well and it's fun to talk to you. I love the camaraderie. So yeah, I had a lot of fun today. I hope you had fun too.
There's nothing to hide.
That's true.
I'm as honest as it gets, and I'm so glad that we get to have these conversations about music, about what I'm doing, and I also want to tell you that you do a fab job. I've seen all your interviews, and the one that I really love that you've done recently with Kai, I love that one. It's
really... my God, Armaan, that means a lot. Like, I don't say it, but when somebody says that, I feel so grateful because amount of hard work.
It's really cool. I mean, you really feel make the other person feel really comfortable and feel like they can open up and talk about stuff that they usually wouldn't.
Thank you so much. You have to be one of my favorite guests now.
I've buttered you up now already.
Oh yeah, you have. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Lovely talking to you, Armaan. All the best for the future.
Thank you. Lots of love.
Bye-bye. Lots of love.